I'm often asked, what is probate? What do we mean by probate, and why do people want to avoid it? That's a very important part of planning, is the whole concept of avoiding probate. Probate is a process where the government gets involved in supervising the distribution of the assets to the next generation, generally if someone has not planned. Because if someone hasn't planned, or if they have a will that doesn't adequately avoid the probate process, what happens is the court has to get involved and appoint an executor or a personal representative to supervise the distribution of the assets to the next generation. Tends to be expensive, tends to be time-consuming. Generally, the family hires a law firm at $10,000 to $12,000 a year. It's not unusual for probate fees for 2 or 3 years. So if you can avoid that, that is oftentimes a big goal of the probate process. One of the ways that you can avoid probate is with a living trust. A living trust is an entity that you create during your lifetime, totally in the background. You should not even know it's there, but it's an entity that you create. You're in charge of the assets, but you name a successor or a backup person so that if something happens to you, you've named this backup person who then has the authority to distribute the assets for you. But the bottom line is, because you have a living trust, the court does not have to get involved in the supervision of the distribution of the assets, and it makes things much less expensive and much simpler for the family. So that's why you hear about the whole concept of a living trust.